Welcome back. We are getting to the last leg of today's show, but we're ending on a very, very high note. My next guest is a very, what I say, he's an interesting fellow. I'm reading his profile, and I'm just like, very, very, very interesting. He was born in Paris. He is of Nigerian descent, and he is an international award-winning DJ. He's not just a DJ, I like to say, I think he's an artist, because when we start to speak to him, you would see that there's more to him than the work he does. His name is Damola Ekpemolu, but he is known and referred to as DJ Don X. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's make him feel very welcome.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that was amazing. I need that intro right there.
Thank you so much, Don X, for coming on the show. Great to have you. Now, the first question that I want to ask is, what does the X stand for? Are you from Wakanda?
No, okay. Yeah, shout out to Black Panther Wakanda. I'm not. It's very interesting. It's very simple. There's no big meaning to the whole X. So when I started off a couple of years ago, I just felt like I was the unknown DJ, you know, and then I was like, okay, Don X, and the X being unknown, the unknown factor. Yeah. So like, I'm that unknown DJ that's a force to reckon with, you know, but most people don't know yet. So that's where that X came.
Wonderful. So you're forced to reckon with Dr. X. All right, now you say a couple of years and you make it sound like 2 to 3 years. He's had 11 years experience in the game. And he's based in Washington, D.C. in America, but he is now set to conquer the Nigerian market. Yes. So how do you hope to enter? Because our market is rich. We have amazing DJs in Nigeria, I have to tell you, and I'm sure you know a number of them.
Definitely.
So tell us, what are you bringing extra? In your, I mean, I love the description I have here, that you're the difference between a great party and an unforgettable party.
Yes.
What a tall order. So tell us, how do you give people that unforgettable factor?
I mean, I like to say I provide orgasms. So I provide orgasms. There's always something different with every DJ. That's what makes every DJ memorable, you know, from one to the other. Like, you go to that event and you're like, I remember that person, you know. I feel like I have that. It's very unique, you know. Anything passion-driven will have that little, you know, that little extra different, that edge you have over everyone else or over anyone else in that particular industry. And of course, Nigerian DJs here, we're the best worldwide.
I agree with you. I agree.
No, like, I challenge anyone to go against any Nigerian DJ, because we do everything, not just Afrobeats. We play every genre. But for myself, you'd have to experience it to understand. So I'm just that, you know, I just bring a little edge to everything I do. That's why, you know, I stay as busy as I do.
And you're very busy. You have so many awards under your belt, and you have so many. I mean, you performed in how many countries thus far?
At least 4 or 5 countries. Yeah. So, you know, all over the U.S., Canada, Asia.
Amazing.
Europe,
All right. Now, people say that the DJ can make or my party.
Yes.
Because you are, like, literally the life of the party.
Yes.
If you have good food and the music is bad, people just be fat and go home.
And they'll complain.
Exactly. But if you have good music, people forget there's no food. People forget something is missing.
I've had an event like that.
Really?
Yeah. So the food was late. It was an event, and food was late, but funny enough, everyone was dancing and having fun, and then food finally showed up like 6 hours later.
Really?
Yes.
The DJ is so critical to any event.
Yes, it is.
Now, do you pick your events that you're invited to, or do you go for anyone? And what would make you determine, okay, I'll do this gig, I'll not do it?
That's pretty hard to say. I mean, I am picky with the events I do. I feel like I can literally appeal to any audience that comes with experience, you know. So I'm very open to just taking on that challenge.
That's good for you.
Oh yeah, amen. But I can take on most events. I'm not really. It's all about that audience. It's all about connecting with them and just, you know, making sure that they have an experience that you know, they won't forget. Because, you know, everyone's going through one thing or the other. Yeah. You know, like, you know, money, stress, work, and everything. But I feel like once you're on the dance floor, regardless of the event, and you come out, and I can give you that 10, 20, 1 hour, 2 hours of not even thinking about whatever you're worried about. Yeah. And, you know, you're just in the music, having fun. And then, you know, once you get off the dance floor, you can go back to thinking about what's you know, wrong. Yeah. That's just so rewarding to me. Yeah. So as picky as I like to be, I'm just open to making sure that people have a good time.
That's great. Now, earlier on, you spoke about passion. I mean, your passion is about something you don't even know, you know, how long it's taking, or you just give your best and you give your all to it. Now, DJ, I don't know if you studied this in university. I don't even know if they have a course on DJing, but I know that, yes, you might have been born and bred abroad, but you are Nigerian.
Oh, yes, I am.
Your blood is Nigerian.
I am very Nigerian.
And we know how Nigerian parents can get when you tell them that I want to go into music, I want to go into the arts, I want to go on DJ. What was the reaction like, and what did you have to give up to follow your passion with regards to DJing?
Okay, so when your passion has had you, and to address the side of your question that says give up, a lot of time, a lot of family time, a lot of personal time. Your weekends are not yours. For me, I started out trying to balance the corporate and DJ world. So I had the regular 9 to 5. You know, I have an aviation degree from University of Maryland. So you know, I do that Monday to Friday, and I used to have gigs Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, and then you know have to do that too. It's not easy. If you've been stabbed while you're passionate about something. I know, seriously. I had a party where they were having so much fun. It was a barbecue outdoor, very big. And they were having so much fun, they bumped my table, my equipment, and it tipped over, and they started fighting, throwing bottles. Like, seriously. So it went from having so much fun and, you know, and just went crazy like that. Dear. I actually I got sliced to the cheeks, and, you know, that kind of thing. And 9 years after that, plus, I'm still doing it.
When you told your parents or your family members that you were caught at a party that they did not send you to school to do, what was their reaction?
Trust me, I got that. I mean, my dad was very, very, you know, he was like, you know, what am I doing? Like, I didn't send you to school to do this. I mean, when I started, DJ wasn't as popular as it is right now. Now everyone wants to get into it. And I just look at them and laugh like, really? I mean, when I started, I was doing this, practicing 4 or 5 hours a day. I think I was practicing more than I was studying. But yeah, but my mom's my biggest fan. You know, she was very accepting of it.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah, shout out to mom. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Moms are awesome.
Exactly.
You know, I had an uncle of mine who actually to get my first equipment, he had me come up with half of what it cost and gave me the other half. So some family members were very supportive of it, some were not so much. Yeah. So I had a balance. So it wasn't so much so everyone was just really against it. But
and sometimes it's good to have people against your dream.
Yes, it is, because it drives you. Exactly, yeah. So it really, even those that pushed back against it, it sort of drove me to just push more and work harder. Yeah. Yes.
Brilliant. Now, talking about your practice time, what you did instead of studying, we have a video of you in some of your private moments DJing. Let's see a little bit of that.
You gonna come up for this one, yeah?
Honestly, you can see and smell the passion. It could have been only you in that room and you'd be fine.
I would be fine.
In a world of your own.
Oh my God, I did not know you had that. Yeah, so this is the thing. I mean, that is me. So those moments right there that you saw, that's my stress reliever. That's how I distress. That's how I handle everyday stress. I just spin for hours. I mean, I've done events for 10 hours plus.
Wow.
No food. So I'm just going.
Kept going.
I just kept going because I love this so much.
Passion.
I love it so much. Like, you know, like honestly, no food. You know, I'll drink water and Red Bull, and you know, I'll DJ 10, 12 hours straight.
Amazing.
You know, I
but
stay up.
Don't do this at home. Don't drink water and Red Bull for 10 hours.
Yes. But yeah, no, I love it. I get into it. It's there's nothing like it. And our music, you know, Afrobeat now, as big as it is, I'm really trying to push and get it over to that side. So now it seems like even EDM folks are starting to still and tap into. Well, yes, still and tap into our music.
That's right.
You know,
let's own
they
it.
are. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And because they already have the audience, they're really getting that reception. But folks have been grinding since day one out here. You know, let's take it back to Fela, the originator, and then the new guys that now doing their thing. You know, Davido, Olamide, Wizkid, all of them. I mean, everyone needs that credit. You know, I was listening to, and I love him. I love DJ Snake, but he has this new joint, Love, I think, And if you listen to the beats, come on, like it's Afrobeat,
It's
everything but
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat, it's everything.
I mean, it's exciting news, but the only thing we'd like to see more of is that the originators should be given the
They
credit
need to
that
get
they
some
deserve.
credit. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And talking about credit and talking about pushing our music to the world,
Yes.
sometimes we actually underestimate the influence that DJs like you have in doing this. Because if you don't play the sound, no one will
No one's
listen
gonna
to
hear
it, no
it,
one
yeah.
will hear it. And usually DJs have the power to introduce sounds to their audience.
Yes.
So you just mix it in, give them a little here and there until they get used to it. I remember that in when I was in Swansea at some point, was a DJ who would play some, Nigerian song, play the band at that time, just sneak it into his music. But then they started to have an appreciation of the music,
Yes.
and they started demanding for it.
Yes.
So thank you on behalf of,
Definitely.
thank you.
You're very
Please
welcome.
receive our thanks on behalf of all DJs. Also, so like you mentioned, we heard you play Afrobeat right there.
Yes.
Do you play Afrobeat and Nigerian music every country you go to play,
Yes.
or is it to a select audience?
No, it's every. It doesn't matter the audience. White, black. Even in DC, we've had like celebration where we bring and you'd be surprised that 80%, 60 to 80% of the audience are not even like Nigel Africans or they're white. Like I play it everywhere I go.
Good.
That's me. That's who I am. I can't not play it. And that's the only way we can get our music out to those who are not exposed to our songs. But yeah, no, I don't hold back. I play it as often as I can. Afrobeat this is the thing. It's the new cool.
It is the new cool.
To the
We've
point where-
taken over.
Yes.
Afrobeat to take over.
Oh yeah, to take over. To the point where it's actually on our radio stations. It's on radio stations in DC.
Yeah.
The WKYS and all that. So initially it started being played at night.
Yeah.
At like 12 a.m. and stuff,
Yeah.
but now you can actually hear it, during the 5 p.m. drive time.
Wow.
And I have African American DJs reach out to me like Afrobeat stuff, because they've heard the likes of like Jay and Wizkid, and they're like, okay, who are these people? What's this sound?
Yeah.
I've had DJs on radio play their songs and get reprimanded that why are you playing that Afrobeat? And they're like, those that tuned in were ridiculous. We need to put this in rotation.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're in Nigeria.
Yes.
You've played, most of your career has been spent abroad.
Yes.
But now you're coming back home,
Yes.
Mother Africa.
Oh yes.
The fatherland. All right, so where can people, are you going to be playing anything? Are you going to be having any tours or
Yes.
gigs? Are you
My
playing at?
team is working. I mean, so we're in the early stages of putting together the tour. We're going to be working on events in multiple states. Of course, Lagos being the main one. I grew up here. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you
come on.
did?
I did.
How long
I
did you live in Lagos?
Oh, I
for?
lived in Lagos. I went to college here. I went to KC. Yeah.
You look like a
not
KC
college. Sorry,
boy.
high school.
You look like a KC, King's
Oh
College.
boy, no.
You guys have a look. Just own it.
Oh my God.
You look like a
I
King's
try to
College.
avoid
Am I
saying that.
correct? You're even almost wearing the uniform.
Yeah, with the blue
Yeah,
jacket.
the blue blazer. All right, go on. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I grew up here. So we're working on a couple of things. Probably going to focus more on the December events, though, but
Okay.
a couple of events leading up to that. So the team's working on that, and we're, just follow me on my social media, and
All right.
you'll get to know where I
So
will
people
be.
can get to hear you play in Nigeria.
Oh, yes.
Can listen to your
Oh,
sound.
yes, I love
and
my guys here, but
see-
it'll be crazy. My events it's on the next level. You get that air, guys.
Hey, he's speaking like a boxer that's about to go into the
Oh,
ring.
yeah,
I'm gonna finish him. I'm
You
gonna
know,
kill
I give him the left,
So,
I give him the...
All right, so with regards to, I mean, you spoke about you playing at the Calabar Festival once.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about that experience.
Oh, okay. So I've played around the world, London, Canada, Thailand. But it's like, I remember coming out here, it was for the Calabar Festival. Shout out to Mixmaster Brown. He had me fly out to that. The reception was crazy. I don't think I've partied like that anywhere as I did in Calabar. Yeah, so shout out to Calabar Festival. That party was on another level. It was at the stadium. So that's pretty cool. And any DJ will tell you the vibe, the audience, the feedback you get when you play those kind of events. It's intoxicating.
Amazing.
It's crazy.
Amazing. All right, we have been speaking to DJ Don X, and he is back in his motherland, in his fatherland, and is about to conquer the Nigerian music industry and hopefully work. Now, what we've seen in recent times, the trend is for DJs to also produce music and feature in some songs or feature some artists in songs and, bring out songs. Are you going to be doing that as well?
I have.
Oh, you have?
So the funny thing is, it's pretty crazy. So I have two singles. So I'm still working on the album. It's taking a lot of time. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, you know. I'm one of those DJs who will make a mix, hear a mistake, and go back and redo the, 80 minutes to 2 hour mix. But yeah, so the singles, I have one called Google Gaga. Actually has Reminisce, before everyone knew about Reminisce.
Yeah.
XP, this dude in DC called Knowledge Wisdom. Who else was on that? And Adele back then. So yeah, so they're all on that track. And then that's it was kind of reggae, Afrobeats reggae vibe on that. It's on iTunes. And then I have an EDM track called X Marks the Spot.
All right.
And yeah, but there will definitely be more music coming out.
Excellent. We're looking forward to that. Congratulations and
Thank
welcome
you.
home.
Thank
we look forward
you.
to seeing you
Thank
at
you.
gigs and also on tour when you start your tour. Now your Instagram handle has been scrolling on your TV screen,
cool.
so
Yes.
people can follow you. But just once again, in case people weren't paying attention to their TV screens, what's your Instagram handle?
Yes, Instagram at DJ.X, Facebook /DJ.X, Twitter at DJ.X.
Also straight.
Yeah, DJ.X.
DJ.X.
Yeah, just DJ.DONX.
All right, fantastic. All right, we have had DJ Don X here with us on Hello Nigeria, and such a delight it's been. All right, unfortunately, this is where we close the curtains on today's show.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.